All right, what's going on, guys? Today we're actually going to be going over VEX MYTHOCLAST. This is an amazing gun. It is farmable this week from VEX. For those of you who are new to the game and may not have it, I recommend going to get it. We're also going to go over some of the news that's been going on with Bungie and Destiny in this video. So if you want to skip that, I'll leave a timestamp. And without further ado, guys, let's get right into the gameplay. But yeah, so what's going on, guys? We're actually going to be trying out VEX. I have had this gun for forever. This gun is... We all know it. We all love it. It is this week's grindable raid. So if you guys don't have VEX, I highly recommend going to get it, as it is just way too good. It is so freaking amazing. It turns into a linear fusion that can basically one-shot from most ranges. The auto rifle, which is kind of weird because it's considered a fusion rifle, but it is basically just a 360 auto rifle. Is absolutely amazing in PvP and in PVE as well. As you guys can see, it's just really good. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's always been a great gun. I just wanted to go over it with you guys because it is farmable, and it is also getting buffed within the next few weeks. Early next season, from what we've heard, is it is getting a 200% buff in its linear fusion mode to bosses, which also include champions. So it's just going to be great all around. And so I'm excited for that buff because I love this gun. I think it's fun. I think it's super enjoyable to use, and I also think it's probably one of the best looking guns in the game. So I recommend you guys go farm it. It is quite easy. You just log into bungie.net, and you get yourself a team of 6. I mean, I played on Solar Warlock. I throw on my Sunbracers, and we basically one phase them every time. It's super fun, super easy. It's probably my favorite boss fight in the game as well. So I recommend doing it, y'all. I am going to be helping out a few this weekend to get their Vexes and the Catalyst, because the Catalyst, unfortunately, you do have to go through it again, but it's worth it. I love the raid. I think it's so much fun. But what I actually wanted to talk about, guys, was... not the VEX, which you guys will have gameplay of me using it in the background, but I actually just wanted to talk about the state of the game and where we're sitting right now, because unfortunately there is a few things going on with Bungie that have kind of just left a bad taste in most of the Destiny community, and that has to do with all of the employees being dropped from their community, and it's kind of unfortunate because, I mean, we've seen people have been buying less out of the shop. The microtransactions have been significantly decreasing, which is great as a player base, because, you know, we shouldn't be expected to buy their stuff. You know, supporting them is amazing, but the fact of the matter is they're using the income from Destiny to push their other games, and they're not really doing much with Destiny as it stands. We haven't really been getting much content, and we saw that with Lightfall, and kind of how they cheesed us out of good content. It was sloppy. It wasn't fully thought through, and it could have been done better, to say the least. And so even taking out the composer of Destiny, and even Halo, how did my shot not kill him there? Taking out the main composer of Destiny since Halo days. You know, he was composer all the way through D1, Deep Zone Crypt, Forsaken. We've heard that guy for as long as we can remember, really. And unfortunately, he's gone now. And so that left a bad taste in a lot of the players' mouths, and now they're starting to refund their Lightfall purchases or pre-orders as well. And so I haven't pre-ordered it yet, and I don't think I'm going to. I usually do, but as for this time, especially after Lightfall and how that went, I'm probably gonna go ahead and just wait to see how Final Shape gets reacted to before I purchase it, because I think Bungie is kind of cheaping out on a lot of their player base, just kind of expecting that we're gonna buy into it rather than providing good content, which of course is not how it should be. And that's also why I'm bringing it to light, is if you guys have any opinions, you know, what are your guys' thoughts on this situation that's going on? Because in the state of the game as it stands, I mean, we really have nothing. Vessel of the Lost is going on, sure, as at the time of recording this. Oh, I'm dead. But as it stands, guys, I mean, we really don't have much. I absolutely love this gun. This gun's so good. So that's kind of just what I wanted to talk about, because as much as, like I said, as much as I love this game, it's also unfortunate to see it dying the way it's dying. The over 100 employees being let go was due to the decrease in income over that period of time, which, if that is the case, then that is just not a good look for Bungie. You know, those people, that was their job, right? And because Bungie hasn't been putting out good content for the past like year since Lightfall, I mean, Witch Queen was fantastic, and that's what brought a lot of people back. That's what ignited that flame again. It's just unfortunate that they really gotcha-baited us with the whole Lightfall thing. Like I said, it's upsetting to those of us, you know, to those of who lost their jobs due to Bungie's irresponsibility, to say the least. And it's not even the employees' fault or the people just doing their job. It's those who are on the higher up side who promised content that just didn't get there. And so that's where this game is going to start falling, unfortunately. And for those who play the game and who enjoy it and who love it, it's going to come back to where it's just not going to be it anymore. So that's that. That's my thought. If you guys have any opinions on it, let me know in the comments. I'm open to, you know, I'm all ears. I like having conversations with you guys. If you guys have any agreeances or any other points that might further support or disagree with what I'm saying, that's fine. You know, I'm open. Like I said, I'm all ears. And so, yeah, just let me know. As of right now, though, guys, VEX, like I said, is fully farmable, and it is an amazing weapon. All right. Let's just get a little bit more footage of the VEX MYTHOCLAST in PvP. You guys know this. You guys know VEX. I don't really need to upload it. This is more for the new players of Destiny, those who are maybe trying to get into it. You know, see Vault of Glass as a legacy raid. It is this week's farmable raid, and so if you're trying to collect a lot of the exotics and you just haven't gotten this one yet, I recommend getting VEX. It's probably one of your best exotics for PvE. It's fun, it's easy to use, and it also is getting a huge buff that's going to increase its damage tenfold in PvE. So I recommend it. I think it's going to definitely bring VEX back up to one of the more used weapons, and I think it's needed it. Let's talk about it real quick. It has basically, the catalyst gives it its own rampage, per se. The more kills you get, the higher the stability, the higher the damage. And I think it's reload speed. I honestly can't remember what the last perk is of it. I think it's reload speed. Let me check. With the catalyst, it is... Oh, accuracy. Gives it better accuracy as well. That makes sense. And so basically, it just makes this thing into an absolute laser beam. The catalyst is not hard to get. You just have to do like a little puzzle. More of a puzzle. A memory game. It's actually pretty fun. Grenade launchers. In a highly competitive game. No, it's not. It's not. This is Control. This is not highly competitive. This is more for fun. I'm dead. I'm dead. Goner. See me in the next life, brothers. But yeah, so Vex is insane. The catalyst is definitely needed, and I recommend getting it because it makes PVE just that much more fun with this thing. Oh, dude, have you guys seen the FNAF movie yet? I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but dude, it was amazing. I'm a long-term FNAF fan. I've been playing, I played all of the games, and I've basically been a lore whore for years on FNAF, right? Let's just say the movie, phenomenal. Definitely for those who are long-term fans. I did hear that some people, like the critics, didn't like it. And I'm like, it's because the critics probably gave it 30 minutes, didn't understand a thing that was going on, and left. So, nonetheless, I really enjoyed it. I think it was great. I think it definitely came with a lot of hidden secrets, and that's what I liked the most. Matt Pat was in it. That was awesome. Again, no spoilers. Not going to tell you what he says, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great time. You're dead. I'm dead. That hurt. So, you guys haven't watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? I recommend it. Could have been scarier, but I will say it is definitely a good entry movie for those like who haven't done a lot of research in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. It definitely brought in some good lore. I will say that. And I've already made a few theories. I'll probably go over my theories eventually. Wow, I just got blasted. But it was fun. It was good. And I've already watched it twice. I watched it twice in the same day. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. It's a laser beam, dude. I think it's a laser beam. And now that auto rifles kind of got buffed. I can't tell if that was our Revenant or not. It's like purple, so I can't really see that at all. And so well, the fact that I didn't get frozen by it was good. Yo, my guy, your crouch button does not need to be spammed that much. My guy was just holy crap, dude. Crouch spamming's great, but it doesn't need to just be like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It doesn't. It's not gonna do anything. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I really hope you enjoyed it. We did go over some of the in the now things with Destiny and Bungie and everything that's been going on. So if you guys have any opinions on that, leave a comment down below. If you agree with me, hit the like button. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate all of your input as well. I'm open to it, so leave a comment, have a conversation. But we also went over VEX MYTHOCLAST, and that this is a great gun in PvP. Been here since D1, and it's also amazing in PvE. It is getting buffed as well, so I highly recommend that you guys go to bungie.net, find the fire team, get a checkpoint, play with your friends, or just join an LFG. They're also pretty nice, and they'll teach you, because honestly the raid's been out since D1. It's well known, and so for those of you who are new to the game, this is an amazing exotic to use. Great, it's getting a buff. I highly recommend it. I really do. And so if you guys like this video, I appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I love you all. Tell someone you love them. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.